Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are back with some more eye masks because I'm obsessed with these. Again, they're the Erno Laszlo multi-mask or multitask eye serum masks. I've just been loving them. So I have that on, I'm about to take them off. Today we're doing Instagram Picks My Makeup. So what I did, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I post more stories there. I don't really interact with Snapchat much anymore. I'm more about Instagram stories. So definitely go follow me if you're not already. But I did Instagram stories and polls on all of these items, and these are the ones that you guys chose. Davis helped me as well, so if you follow me, you got to see that. It was a lot of fun. I picked all this stuff with my eyes closed, and then I had you guys poll on what you wanted to see for this video. So I have everything in my busted bin right here. The only thing I forgot was eyeliner, but we'll just have to move forward. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see all of the makeup that you guys picked and how they all work together, then definitely keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that post notification bell before you leave. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so it's time to take these beautiful masks off. Just feel so good underneath my eyes. I'm obsessed with them. So first off, you guys know I do eyes first, so that's what we're gonna do today. The eyeshadow palette that you guys chose is the Makeup Revolution and the sophx collaboration Ultra eyeshadows, and there's 24 eyeshadows in here. I was really excited that I first off blindly picked this, but second off that you guys wanted to see it because it was between this one and the Sephora electric palette, and I was like, oh god, they're gonna want me to use that electric palette. I could just feel it in my bones, but I was wrong. I am just gonna use this Tarte Double Duty Shape Tape eyeshadow primer. This is something I'm still trying out, so I'll let you guys know what I think later on. I also did two wild card options, so we went into my new makeup for face and new makeup for eyes, and then randomly picked something, and then you guys voted on what you wanted to see. So another product was this Nars eyeshadow palette. This is the Night Garden one, and it's really pretty, very dramatic. And we will see if I use this. I'm not sure. It's just an optional product. So I'm really excited about this Makeup Revolution palette though. It is absolutely stunning. I actually did a vlog when I picked this up, but I haven't been able to really dig into it much, so we're gonna do that today. I am gonna be taking some tape because I just don't feel like being careful with my eyeshadow today. First thing we're gonna take is this color right here, and we're gonna set our lid with this. So again, this is 24 eyeshadows. It has a mixture of matte and shimmers, and yeah, I haven't really been able to play with it much, and I haven't really seen people talk about it much, but the highlighter palette with this collab is very, very good. They collabed with a YouTuber, so I will leave her channel down below. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this really warm color right here, and we're gonna throw this into the crease. All the colors in this palette, look how pigmented. All the colors in this palette, honestly, are my kind of shades. Ooh, I love that color. My kind of shade. So we're really just blending this all into the crease and extending it out to that tape to get a nice sharp line. Blending out really well, and I love this color. All right, next shade I'm going to take is this one right here, obviously. I'm gonna blend this into the crease. Ooh, so pretty. Yes, please. I'm so glad you guys picked this because I really thought y'all were gonna vote for the electric palette, and then I saw literally most of y'all voted for this, and I was like, ooh, y'all know me so well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pink shade right here, and we're going to put this in the outer V. We're also going to bring it in towards the center of the lid. So I'm just going to do it right in here. Very pretty color. Just like that. Nice and pigmented. I do want to take this really light orange and fluff it right in here just to make it pop. It's not too intense, but it will just kind of bring out some of that orange in there. And then I'm going to use a flat brush, which the one I always use is this MAC 242 brush, one of my favorites. For this, I'm going to use, I'm either going to go with this shade or this shade. Like, look at all of these colors. Look at all these colors together. Maybe this one, because this is super pretty. I think that's what I'll do. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer. You guys picked the MAC Prolonger, which I'll tell you what was also in the category. But I'm going to take the MAC Prolonger concealer and we'll just carve this out. You guys know I love doing this. Take it right in here. Again, not going too far back. Just like a little pop. And then I'm going to take this shade right here and put that on the lid. Ooh, this looks pigmented. That is super pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, we'll do the same for the other eye. I'm just going to take this little Milani brush. It is pretty fluffy, but it's really densely packed. I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to blend in between that pink and that really pretty, like, what color? Like goldish color. And we're just going to work it right in here, just so we don't have any harsh lines. So pretty. So there the eyes are just kind of like a really blended out pink, orange, warm colors with some pop in the inner corner, which I like. And then for lashes, you guys chose these Lilly lashes in Mink Caramel. These are one of my favorites. It was between this one and the velour lashes. So I'm going to go ahead, go off camera, put these on, and then I'll be back and we'll move on to face. So I'm back, I have my lashes on. I did have to add this NYX matte liquid liner because the way my eye shape's set up, you know, it kind of goes in. I gotta make it look a little bit more natural, even though these lashes aren't natural, but you know, it's just the way they set up. Anyways, I got that on, and now we're gonna move on to face. And oh my. I've never used this as a primer before. I have used this in a Instagram made me buy it or something, like trying hyped up Instagram makeup. I don't know. It got a lot of views, and that was the first time that I tried this product, and I haven't really used it much since that video, I'll be honest. So you guys chose this one over the Kane & Austin Mattifying Primer. I see what you guys did there. You wanted me to use something different. It's the Farsali Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancing Antioxidant Serum. So I don't know if this is technically a primer, but it's in my primer drawer, and we're gonna use it as a primer. It's actually super pretty. Just looks like this, and I'm gonna do the thing. I had to do it. I can't help myself. The only thing about this is you gotta go quick. Oh, okay. So I did that. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it into the skin. It's very moisturizing. It smells really good. It smells really good. I don't know how foundation's gonna work on top of this. To be honest, I'm already oily as it is. So we will see. We'll have to let this really sink into the skin. So while this is setting into the skin, I can kind of feel it absorbing now. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. You guys picked this over the Nars Radiant Foundation, I believe is what it's called. You guys want to see this one. So I think this shade will match me. I haven't self-tanned in quite a while. So this is in the shade 228 Soft Tan. And again, this is the Matte and Poreless. What it looks like. I will be using my Real Technique sponge to blend this out today. Yeah, I think this color will be good. So we're just gonna take our sponge. Yeah, I think we're good. Kind of has not a tacky feeling, but it's definitely set into the skin. So you could probably use this as a primer even if you're like dry. I haven't really seen a lot of people use this anymore. So I'm gonna apply this all over the skin. You guys know I love this sponge so much. Yeah, this color is pretty dang good. Thank the Lord. Matches my neck perfectly. This is more of a medium to full coverage foundation. Does cover up quite a bit. Have you guys seen all the new matte foundations coming out? Revlon has one coming out. They don't have a ton of shades from what I can tell. At least in the picture I saw on Trend Mood. Don't have a ton of shades. CoverGirl has one coming out. It looked like they had more shades than Revlon. And they're both mattifying foundations, which I'm so excited to try. Yeah, have you guys seen it? What do you think? I know Revlon's color range was not good in the photo, so that's never a good way to start out a new foundation launch, but I don't know. I don't know what their thought process is. I was a little nervous about this, but This looks good. Now you guys chose the MAC Prolonger over the Dior Full Coverage Concealer. I don't remember how I feel about the Dior one, so I kind of wanted to see what that was like, but I'm okay with the MAC one too. This is in NC20, so this is going to be a little bit light for me. That's okay, we'll make it work, you know? So we'll just apply this under the eyes. We're going to highlight, we're going to brighten. Hopefully I don't mess up my outer V's because every time I do concealer, I usually mess it up. I have been absolutely loving the KKW concealer and brightening powder that I showed in, I think it was my last video. It's good. Like mixed with the Tarte Shape Tape. I love it. It's good by itself too, but it's more medium coverage. And y'all know I like more of a full coverage look. I'm just a full coverage gal. I feel like the foundation was starting to get a little bit darker. It was starting to oxidize. So it's nice that this was a little bit lighter, because it's highlighting the face, but also kind of taking that color down a bit. MAC Prolonger, still really good. Tarte Shape Tape definitely still has more coverage, but MAC does look really good. I like it. So for powder, it was between Estee Lauder, the loose powder, and then this Flower Beauty powder. This is the Miracle Matte Universal Finishing Powder. Normally, I don't set my face with a powder that is white like this, but you guys wanted it, so that's what we'll do today. I am just gonna take my sponge and apply this. So I'm just gonna pat it underneath my eyes, and we're gonna pat it on the rest of the face just because this is my preferred way of putting powder on. Let's move on to bronzer. So we have two palettes that you guys chose because I did have a Flower Beauty blush, bronzer, and highlighter, and then I also had this, and then we had a Palladio bronzer and Anastasia, and you guys chose these two, so we're just going to kind of go back and forth. I do really like this one from Too Faced. These are so pretty. The highlights are absolutely gorgeous, and then this bronzer in Rosewood from Anastasia is really good too, so we'll start with this one first, and I'm just going to lightly put my brush in there and bronze up the skin. I definitely like this shade Rosewood more than my previous shade, which was, I have like my return palette over here. My last shade I got was Rich Amber. This is definitely too dark for me, but Rosewood, if you're kind of my skin tone, this is like really, really nice. Just use it with a fluffy brush and a really light hand. I don't know why I'm still holding it like this. Down the sides. I love bronzer. So now we're going to just lightly blend that out with a dual fiber brush. This is the MUA stippling brush from CVS. Well, not from, well yeah, it's from CVS, but it's by the brand MUA. It's my favorite stippling brush. Now I'm going to go in with Sunny Honey from the Too Faced palette, and I'm going to contour my cheeks with this. I still use this Wet n Wild brush. I've been really enjoying it, so I'm going to take that color and just contour the face. It smells really good. Packaging is gorgeous. I love it. Ooh, also, so if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you saw, or on Twitter too, you would have seen that I tried out a new Starbucks drink. It was the refresher, the strawberry acai refresher, but with lemonade instead of water. It's really good. You can also get a half water, half lemonade too, and it's absolutely delicious. So I fell in love with that, and I was like, huh, I wonder what it would be like if I had the lemonade in my green tea, because if you follow me for a while, you know, all I used to get from Starbucks was just like a black coffee or the cold brew. If I got the cold brew, I'd have almond milk. If I got black coffee, like just regular iced coffee, I would get it just black. And then I would also get my green tea unsweetened with no water. Well, now I get it unsweetened, no water, but with a splash of lemonade, and it just kind of tastes like you squeezed fresh lemons in your green tea. So if you have a hard time drinking like straight green tea with nothing in it, not even water, because they do water it down, then you need to try the splash of lemonade because it is life-changing. We're gonna move on now. You guys picked this Nars blush over the Lottie London one that was in the picture. This one's really pretty. It's in the shade Luster. So pretty. And I'm also gonna dip back into this Too Faced Natural Face palette and dip into Pink Sand and just do a little bit of that as well. And then we're gonna blend it out. Now, for highlighter, you guys chose this Wet n Wild one over the Estee Lauder Heat Wave, which I was really surprised about, but I think because you guys really wanted to see this one in action. So I actually don't remember how I used to feel about it, so we're going to check it out today. And we're just going to swirl it. Ooh, that is pretty. I'm surprised I haven't used this more. That is gorgeous. Looks very similar to Heat Wave too. Like when they were side by side with each other, they looked super similar. So maybe this could even be a dupe for it. I think Heat Wave definitely has more pigment, but you can just build this up. Okay, so I am gonna dip back into this one, and I'm gonna take a little bit of these two because they're so pretty, and just do a little bit more, just in the center to really make it pop. The highlighters in this palette is just gorgeous in general, and the highlighters are really nice too. This Satin Sheets one is super, super gold. It doesn't look like it in the pan really, but it's definitely gold. They're very creamy and pigmented. I love everything in this palette. It's just really, really good. Now we're gonna move on to brows, and you guys picked the Flower Beauty pen over the Ardell Stroke-A-Brow or Strike-A-Brow. Oh, I forgot. I thought this was like the pen, like the feather pen, but this one's actually the like pencil version. We're gonna use this. I am gonna grab a spoolie because I do need a spoolie. And normally I use 2 different shades on my brows, but we're just gonna use this one today. It's the shade Blonde. We're just gonna fill them in. Might be just a tad bit messy because this is a pretty thick pencil. Let me show you guys. So you see how thick it is? It's not like a super skinny pencil, so I have to go back and forth with what side is more slanted and try to really do like detail work. I forgot eyeliner. I cannot believe it. Okay, so I am just going to put a little bit of eyeliner. I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs one in Brownie. It's just a brown eyeliner. I'm just going to use this on my lower waterline. These are great, by the way. They're the matte gel eye crayons. They're very pigmented. I feel like I tried them before and I wasn't a big fan, but I've been trying them again recently and I've been really enjoying them. This color as well as Earthquake. Those have been like my 2 favorites. I'm actually going to take this deep brown real quick. I'm going to press this right up against that lower lash line. This is more of the warm toned brown in the palette. This actually goes really well with the eyeliner. Okay, and then we're gonna take our pencil brush, and I'm gonna go in with this pink shade. Actually, I'll mix the pink and the orange, and then put that down to blend it out. So I'm gonna blend out the edges of that brown. Ooh, and mixing them gives like a cool effect. Then what I'm going to do is clean my pencil brush, and we're going to go in with a lighter shade to highlight the brow as well as the inner corner. Yeah, I'm going to use this shade right here in my inner corner. It's a nice pop. And then underneath the brow. So I did highlight underneath my brow and my inner corner with that color, and that is so pretty. I really like the way the eyes look. I think you cannot tell this is a drugstore palette. Like, it is so pretty. I love all of it. These are my kind of colors too. You guys already know. Obsessed with it. Okay, then we have 2 more things. You guys picked the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Shakedown. That was very rude of my camera to just cut me off like that. So this one's in the shade Shakedown. The colors that I picked randomly were almost identical. They were insane. So I like that you guys picked this one, but the Estee Lauder liquid lips too are really good if you're wanting to test them out. But like I said, I'm going to use this shade Shakedown. Oh. That's a lot darker than what I thought it was going to be. Doesn't go with the eye look necessarily, but you know, we're gonna have to make it work. So dark. We're gonna go in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and we're gonna lighten this up. So see if we can create kind of an ombre lip. This is more cool tone. The look is more warm tone. So that's the lip color on. Again, it doesn't really go with the look like super well, but I think lining it up a little bit in the center is like key. Kind of helped out a little bit. And then the last thing you guys chose was the MAC Prep and Prime Fix in Gold Light. It's the Fix Plus that has like gold shimmers in it. And I normally don't use things like this. I feel like they make my skin look bad. You can kind of see that's what it looks like before you shake it. Then after you shake it, it's this gorgeousness here. I tried something like this when Too Faced came out with the Unicorn collection, and they had something like this in there, and it made my skin look terrible. So we will see how this looks. Saw that they're coming out with a matte one too, so I'm pretty excited about that. But these usually make me look bad, so let's just... Smells good. I don't really notice a big difference, like in seeing glitter in my skin or anything, but I just don't like using stuff like this on my face that much. There's definitely a difference between primer water, applying it before your makeup, and then something that I spray after makeup. I don't know why, but for me it just seems to like bring out texture on me. I don't know. This is the makeup look that I came up with for this video. This is the makeup that you guys picked out, so I really like it, minus the lip color being off. I like the lip color, just not with this look, but I like everything else. I think it looks really, really nice. Okay guys, so that is it. My hair is done. Still in the same t-shirt, but at least my hair is done. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you're not already, so you don't miss out on all the fun things and stories that I post there. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!